into my soulful mind. I dig deep like a miner in order to find the answer which rules from here to China. Psychological madness is the thing that causes badness. The city's infested, the chest is sadness. Rats on the street have a detrimental task. Metaphorically speaking, they're the snakes in the grass. When it comes down to it, they are the same thing. Time to throw them away and put the lid on the bin. I'm with more gold than the arms, luckier than charms. Rather turn my knowledge from the Bible book of Psalms. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Clear your head of ignorance and stop smoking them blunts. It's like the rapper AZ, I'ma be forever free with the mental wisdom destined to last infinity.
Select you in the place. Again wants to be. Yo, Diggle D's in the place. Mr. Mystery's in the place. And the cultologist is in the place. CLG, make some noise. Yo, who's up next to flex? Yeah, check it, to check it, to check it, to check it. Who's up next to flex? To check it, to check it, check it, check it, check it. I'll be the one with the voice that's large, mental barrage. You capture your thoughts, there's no mirage. Scarred by the pus, yeah, I'm rising up and fast. Strategical tactics, I will never be lost. Internal bleeding, coming back like I was making no freaking. But that depends on what you're seeking. Cause CLG, the dots through up the hip-hop game. I strive to gain revive with the insane, but anyway. As I go across the globe, elevate, levitate. You get the gas to compensate, that's the way that it goes. When I grab the microphone, I'm coming through like that, representing freestyle flow. So, who's up next? Ready to flex, yeah. Check it, to check it, to check it, to check it. Who's up next, yeah. Ready to flex, yeah. Yeah.
Feel like an innocent child that turned killer. Feel like an innocent child that turned killer. Feel like an innocent child that turned killer. Turned killer.
The drugs are the money these supplies the community, but other drug dealers started causing the hostility. Blinded by rage, they follow on one night, grabbed him from behind and strangled very tight. Lifting, gasping for air, pulled out a knife, stabbed him in the heart, there and there he took his life. He ran for asylum, someone called police. Eventually they caught him, hold the freedom now ceased. Life in prison, completed his hell. He couldn't take no more, so he hung himself in his cell.
Feel like an innocent child that turned killer.
Begin war, you a scar. What you looking at me for? Do you really wanna go to war? Make you say goodbye to your life, hello to your death. A moment of madness, make me lose your last breath. Every human being has the capability to spot the ultimate destruction, killer side of me. I have to keep it under control. Conflict in my soul. When the fool antagonizes me, I feel the energy that's telling me to murder you. Forget the repercussions, cause it's pleasure to ride, leaving you with concussion. You can't survive, no matter how hard you strive. You should have thought twice before playing with knives. I studied chemistry, you might think I'm a madman, cause I collect more chemical warfare than Saddam. Who's sane in this domain, not the CLG. When I spark into the electrical flame, you can't compete.
Night is strange, ain't no surprise. I just love to close my eyes. I see reality. The things are tough and nothing sweet.
Your eyes will be shocked by the reality of streets and the globe as a whole, cause people are losing their souls. The 6 o'clock news is packed with stories of sorrow. Some crack under pressure like there's no hope for tomorrow. Or so it would seem, human instinct to act mean. A lust for money causes many people to scheme. Personality traits align with the star signs. History reveals exactly at different times in the earth's development becomes more relevant to the present. Modify the wrong, build on the strong, learn a lesson. As long as arms that's not come into my sphere. To be honest, what goes on out there, I don't really care. Life is kinda short, and I ain't got time for all of that. Got plans to implement, don't wanna act like a cat. Or the hot tin roof, inability to settle with a lifestyle clouded like the steam from a kettle.
Life is strange, ain't no surprise. I just love to open my eyes.
Life's complex because it seems to bring us so much stress, but at the same time we seem to keep living, too scared to rest in peace. It's human nature to fear the unknown, and many people fall prey in territorial zones. The man is made all over the globe from the earliest times of mankind, that I find that in the modern day that man is not kind. I find myself trapped within the inner city of London. All my attempts to break free have left to nothing but frustration, and I see chaos and agony around me on occasions, ranging from petty theft to mocking to straight up assassinations, with guns, blood spilling on the floor, leaving a stain. It could be physically removed, but a mental scar will remain. Flowers are left by the murder scene with heartfelt messages, in hope that through the spiritual realm it will be blessing them. And I walk past, I feel a slight chill go up my spine. I thought life was supposed to be divine. I thought life was supposed to be divine. So why is this crazy world filled up with so much crime? I thought life was supposed to be divine. Newborn babies get dumped in bins and by the train lines. I thought life was supposed to be divine. Everyday stress causes too many problems within the mind. I thought life was supposed to be divine. Divine.
If you disrespect me, then I would expect to see blood. Proceeded by the coffins, it's for undercovered in mud. I'm not a fuck, but when push comes to shove, you never know. Advise to keep it on the battle, wrapped it flow for flow rather than blow for blow. Even in case you lose, for the artful, my murder, your mind will leave you confused. As you move towards the last time you ever touch a mic, hit you with a punchline, you won't survive for the night. Despite attempts of resuscitation, I'm stating that whack MCs have no place in a hip-hop nation. Shout to the real MCs, let's do something about this. If you decline the offer, you will also get dismissed. Put you in my hit list to get taken out through diction. Come down to your man and turf, react, it's like eviction. The man called CLG refuse to lose, it's like non-fiction. If rappers pull the night, they've got medals like that.
Let me take it deeper now, bringing it to the source of my force. Literature writing and inspired by the streets that I've walked. Trapped to the darkness with the artless people losing the plot. Chopping limbs off, shoot with soreness on certain paths cross. Bullets get shifted, knives twisted in the position of your liver. Gets in you, leaving the pools of blood to sliver. Man, the next man, plus there's girl gang, speak with street slang. Who don't give a damn, ready to kill a man. Memories of life are recollected for the flashbacks. It's a type of pain you can never picture with Kodaks, but hold that thought, cause the world is getting sicker. With the government plotting atomic warfare, global killer. You shall fear the mission, nuclear fission, soon to be hitting, ripping through the skin. Screw us with it, and there's truth for the sin, bringing an ending to the world that we're in. Militias bombing and attacking with the forces they bring. It's grimy, underground hip-hop we rep. It's grimy, from hands of poverty fed. It's grimy, people on our streets have bled. It's grimy, our rhymes they gather respect. It's grimy, underground hip-hop we rep. It's grimy, from hands of poverty fed. It's grimy, people on our streets have bled. It's grimy, our rhymes they gather respect.
Cause we're saving hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop.
Leave a rapper war torn when it comes to horse score. Conclude to this forecourt, making it cry out when you're born. Grabbing the shot like the machines that cut lawns with them. Right for the start, the CLG has been flawless. When I'm ready to the flow, other MCs never know that the stakes have been raised. But they get a raise to the game when they show. Me, Kelson, Triz have been the last men standing. High level skills like pilots, aircraft landed. And I made it happen from street corners, count to the stage. To the cold draft, sit in your face, I rip to the place. To them house parties where there's 2 decks, no microphones. So we're forcing to using the headphones instead of the micro. I know my mind's like a nuclear reactor generating electrical energy that many will find devastating. And I don't struggle to write, I just find that a divine inspiration spark in my mind and then I execute rhyme.
Stay sharp, like machetes, daggers, razors, cutters with raising and gutters. Best to stay sharp, best to have a brave heart or you get taken apart. What? Stay sharp, like machetes, daggers, razors, cutters with raising and gutters. Best to stay sharp, best to have a brave heart or you get taken apart. Are you sharp enough to survive when the threats posed to your life? Sharp enough to breathe with 2 lungs punched by knives? Sharp enough to think with bullet holes lodged in the brain? Sharp enough to hide from weapons with an accurate aim? It's acting insane, what do you think about it? God to laws left in doubt quick. At times of conflict, look how quick anger, rage violates the chapter, the page of the genesis. The nemesis won't benefit from heaven sent scriptures. You get lit quick with a biscuit, or when the nines are spit, your lives at risk. Supply the shifts of the undertaker, firm to the greater level of work. They pedal with dirt, dredging up earth. Body left to the worms, cremation ashes left in the earth. Either way, the tragic lesson is learned. The stress will occur, it's reoccurring up on the street. The last thing you can afford to be is weak, y'all. Stay sharp, like machetes, daggers, razors, cutters with raising and gutters. Best to stay sharp, best to have a brave heart or you get taken apart. What? Stay sharp, like machetes, daggers, razors, cutters with raising and gutters. Best to stay sharp, best to have a brave heart or you get taken apart.
It's hard to visualize a better life, but you know it's had to survive for the day-to-day income that remains low. At every place I go, I seem to lower the tone. People are quick to judge me, so I guess they're casting them stones. Stop that, people trying to judge me like I'm street fucking. Reality, CLG ain't teeth, nothing. I'm deep in the struggle, the legal hustle, the feel so muggy. You think I'm one of them, then stuff me. Stop that, people trying to judge me like I'm street fucking. Reality, CLG ain't teeth, nothing. I'm deep in the struggle, the legal hustle, the feel so muggy. You think I'm one of them, then stuff you. The masses are blind and they stumble through life, believe in the hype. So when the type of man breaking the stereotypes, get over London in the city, mixture, war and peace. Never stop me from collecting couple uni degrees. Climb the ladder doing the work for these consultancies. But because I'm for the gutter, people judge me. Begrudge my success, show me respect. My flows that reflect everything that's been engraved into my mind that is set. I'm stacking the pain that's remained since my childhood memories. Getting the better me, so sick thoughts are often released. Seen conflicts, tragedies, criminal faculties. And there's some people dragged in and bagged up as casualties. The press spread it like bacteria and vomit, but the good work is really seen like Halley's Comet. The press love the criminal and the negative capers, cause the good work in the urban doesn't help to sell papers. Stop that, people trying to judge me like I'm street fucking. Reality, CLG ain't teeth, nothing. I'm deep in the struggle, the legal hustle, the feel so muggy. You think I'm one of them, then stuff me. Stop that, people trying to judge me like I'm street fucking. Reality, CLG ain't teeth, nothing. I'm deep in the struggle, the legal hustle, the feel so muggy. You think I'm one of them, then stuff me.
Hey yo,
Chris the Peace.
Brace that, families collapse at the side of the grave. Hitting harder than a landslide. Picture with these black times, killers bringing bad vibes. Living with these mad types, gas knives, scrap fights. Listen, analyze. Crews are popping, Rugers off and bruises off and skin the war and it's stopping. Man, I'm straight trapped to the zone where they fell to this arm. With the streets with their whole region and blazing at the arm. Poison never calm like it don't even matter. When they fell to where the standards, these ain't even their manners. Ask yourself the question, do you own the place you be living? Where you're gonna end up if your ass is facing eviction? State the scripture, living is war. Tucking to eat, stuck it in a man's lung of release until they slumped on the street. What? Killing is wrong, that's why we're bringing this song. Put your guns down, the mission is on.
Welcome to the rogue state that we're living in. Roll with a chain remain, no giving in. Soul to the pain that we're fading in the midst of the old. Cause I hate with debate over cylinders. These government lies conceal the clan if you're feeling to fight. Stand to the feet, I'm hand up a beating. Falsy is your rat. CC, we be down with the corso. Believe never side with the force of the rest of the gang. We be mad and the force of a jet to the plan to be down with your wars. Death tolls have been moving up and they claim that they're doing it for us. Just made things worse and it led to the stalk of the flames of the troops in a bus.
soldiers trapped in a war that they don't believe in. Got to the scene that was so misleading. Webs of the mass destruction screening. Don't exist, we know the reason. David Kelly no longer breathing. Robin Cook, he was over eager. In his interviews, he was given a view that the war's illegal. Next minute from Earth, he's leaving. Was it cause he got the nerve to speak it? Was it natural death or suicide? Or an unseen hand that will do or die? With the cabinet members safe for the bribe, but disturbed this place. Living in the face of adversity. They wanna murder we, cause of the words that emerge on the beat.